Before she ever stepped into a blue police box, Karen Gillan was a young girl from Inverness, Scotland, with a big dream. From a young age, she was drawn to acting, putting on plays for her family and studying films, determined to make it her life. At 16, she moved to Edinburgh to study acting, then to London's Italia Conti Academy, chasing her ambitions with relentless drive. She supported herself with modeling jobs, learning the ins and outs of cameras and performance. Soon, she landed small TV roles, each one building her skills and confidence. One early appearance was as a soothsayer in Doctor Who's The Fires of Pompeii. A small part, but a sign of things to come. Every role, no matter how minor, taught her about the craft and the industry. Karen's journey from Inverness to London was marked by passion and resilience, laying the groundwork for her big break. The stage was set for the arrival of Amelia Pond. Casting a new companion for the 11th Doctor was a huge challenge. Someone needed to match Matt Smith's energy and bring something fresh. Karen Gillan walked into the audition with her fiery red hair and undeniable spark. Her chemistry with Matt Smith was instant, playful, and electric, exactly what the producers were searching for. She'd originally auditioned for a smaller role, but Stephen Moffat saw her potential as a leading lady. Her previous Doctor Who cameo was a fun footnote, but it was her talent and connection with Matt that sealed the deal. Casting a relative unknown was a risk, but it paid off. Fans were immediately intrigued by the new companion, Amelia Pond. Karen was thrilled, but understood the responsibility of joining such a beloved legacy. With her enthusiasm and talent, she was ready for the adventure. The girl from Inverness was about to become the girl who waited. Amy Pond's journey was about to begin. Amelia Pond burst into the Doctor's life, and ours, as a brave, imaginative child who waited 12 years for her raggedy doctor. This backstory gave Amy a unique depth and emotional weight from the start. As an adult, Amy was witty, independent, and unafraid to challenge the Doctor, making their dynamic feel fresh and equal. Her profession as a kissogram was bold, showing her confidence and modern sensibility. Amy's story was woven into the show's central mysteries. Her life, memories, and even her existence were at stake. She faced the loss of her parents, the paradox of her daughter Riversong, and the constant thread of time unraveling. At the heart of it all was her relationship with Rory Williams. Their love story became the emotional anchor of the show. Together, Amy and Rory grew from an insecure couple into an unbreakable team, facing impossible odds. Their journey showed that the greatest adventure was sharing a life with someone you love. Amy Pond wasn't just the girl who waited for the Doctor. She was a hero who built a family against all odds. Her story was a time-bending epic of love, loss, and hope. The bond between Amy Pond and the 11th Doctor was the heart of their era, rooted in fairy tales, childhood wonder, and deep friendship. Their connection was almost mythical. He was her imaginary friend made real, and she was the first face his new face saw. Karen Gillan and Matt Smith's chemistry brought their rapid-fire banter and emotional depth to life. Amy grounded the Doctor's eccentricities, treating him as a beloved, exasperating friend rather than a distant alien. Their relationship was filled with iconic moments, Amy's memory bringing the Doctor back, or the heartbreak of the girl who waited. These weren't just sci-fi adventures, they were stories about saving each other and navigating impossible emotions. Amy taught the Doctor about family, love, and the importance of human connection. Her relationship with Rory showed him a kind of commitment he struggled to understand. Amy's final farewell in The Angels Take Manhattan was devastating, marking the end of an era. She wasn't just a companion, she was his family, and the girl who helped him remember who he was. Amy Pond quickly became one of the most beloved companions in Doctor Who history. Fans loved her confidence, bravery, and refusal to be overshadowed by the Doctor. She was always her own hero. Her journey from lost young woman to mature wife and mother resonated deeply, making her relatable and inspiring. The girl who waited became a powerful metaphor for faith, longing, and growing up. Amy's style, fiery red hair, boots, and signature jacket, made her instantly recognizable and widely cosplayed. She was a modern, complex woman who felt real to viewers. Her story had a proper, meaningful ending. She chose love and family over adventure, giving fans closure and a sense of completion. Her final message to the Doctor was a beautiful affirmation of their friendship. Amy's legacy is one of love, choice, and a life well lived. She remains unforgettable, a companion fans will cherish for generations. Life on the Doctor Who, set during Karen Gillan's era, was filled with laughter, camaraderie, and genuine friendship. Karen, Matt Smith, and Arthur Darvill's off-screen bond made their on-screen chemistry as Amy, the Doctor, and Rory even more authentic. Pranks, jokes, and mutual support kept spirits high during long, demanding shoots in Cardiff's unpredictable weather. Karen often spoke about how welcoming the cast and crew were, making her feel part of the family from day one. Her close friendship with Matt Smith was like that of mischievous siblings, teasing, supportive, and trusting. This trust allowed them to push their performances, especially in emotional scenes. The intense filming schedule brought the trio closer, uniting them as a team. Showrunner Stephen Moffat worked closely with Karen, trusting her instincts and giving her freedom to shape Amy. The supportive, collaborative environment helped Karen create a character she and fans would always treasure. There's a story that perfectly captures Karen Gillan's journey with Doctor Who. Before she was Amy Pond, Karen was a fan. She once got a Doctor Who poster signed by David Tennant and Russell T Davies. Years later, as Amy Pond, she found that old poster and added her own signature, bringing her journey full circle. This act symbolized her transformation from fan to central figure in the show's history. Karen's legacy is special because she understood the magic of Doctor Who from both sides, fan and star. Her signature on that poster marked her place in the show's legacy. She bridged the gap between the series and its audience, embodying every fan's dream of stepping into the TARDIS. Karen Gillan gave us a companion who was strong, funny, and deeply human. She was the heart of the 11th Doctor's era, and her story resonated with millions. The girl who waited will never be forgotten.